I kind of hope one of these days you just edit that out one day, eventually. Him existing, I mean.
We'll do that once we finish the whole series. We can finally kill him.
That's not gonna happen, because when that happens, I'm gonna run!
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Girl, I see you're still wearing your wedding gown.
Yeah, why is she still wearing that?
And I will continue to wear it until our marriage is saved.
If only I had a mindset like that. Denial.
Oh, Soren!
Oh, he's here! Oh shit!
What voice did I give this bastard?
A fucking Atlas.
British,
character
nigga?
design.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I did.
Cause we're he in metaphor.
Do you think he came to see how she's holding up?
Bro thinks this is trauma team.
Soren, my love! You came all the way to the courthouse just to see me? Oh, Soren, I don't know what to say!
I mean, nigga, he better.
Blueprints.
Eh?
The engine blueprint. I can't. Do you know it?
You're cutting out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get closer to your mic, bruh.
The
And before
engine
he beeped him.
blueprint. I can't find them. Do you know where they are?
Oh, they're in your room. Third shelf from the bottom, on the right-hand side.
About that face.
Ah, see.
Disappeared.
Niggas don't got phones. Got you. He's leaving already?
You say you got phones on your game, and then what? Don't tell me he came here just to ask about some stupid blueprint. He really that cold of a person, or is that just how he comes off? How I wonder.
Alright,
What about me, Soren?
you married mid.
Ellen,
He's back.
You turned around.
come home soon. I'm lost without.
Oh shoot, he
You look
has
lost in
feelings.
general.
Later.
Nigga.
Looks like showing your vulnerabilities is the fastest way to capturing a woman's heart.
In theory.
You should take notes on this, Nick.
In theory. Please leave me out of this.
Last time I vented to a woman, I got voted out among us.
Anyway, it looks like Soren isn't big on words. But it's clear that he cares about Ellen. Knowing that, I actually feel kind of relieved.
Damn.
Damn.
Hurry up with that, please. Quick,
She fixed
quick.
that
The trial's
shit.
starting. Yep. Tighten up. Cinematic boom.
Mr. Wright, I just absolutely can't be found guilty. You hear?
Just wait till she finds out.
Don't need trip. I'm gonna do everything I can to prove your innocence.
Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, so we still haven't figured out time travel, though.
The trial's about to start soon.
Edgeworth.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Knowing him, he's not gonna yield an inch.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah. We're gonna use
So I
the
just
full
get-
shaft.
So I've just gotta fight with everything I got and save Ellen.
We really gotta prove time travel is real, though, if we're gonna have to stand a chance. Like,
What's
Stop panicking, dude.
What's your favorite time travel game, everyone? Post it
Sonic
in the comments
CD.
below.
Court is now in session. The trial of Ellen Wyatt.
The defense is ready.
The prosecution hasn't been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Oh,
They
yeah.
didn't
My
ask for all
bad.
that extra. Loser. Prep loser.
Seeing so many faces gathered together. Yes. I feel as though I'm at a grand reunion. Makes me want to go out for dinner and drink, reminisce with all of them.
That sounds like a great idea. I was dying for a real burger this whole time I was away. Like, I'm starving. Can we eat it now?
We could make it a welcome back party for Maya. How about it, Edgeworth? Right?
You're gonna pay,
Right.
right? Because I'm broke.
I have no intention of cavorting with my enemies.
Dude acts like he doesn't know us. Damn, that's crazy.
Now then, Your Honor, let us start this trial at once.
But we're gonna
Fake
be best
Disney
friends when we
whenever-
come outside.
When the judge hits that gavel, I don't know you.
Ho ho ho! Still not one for lighthearted banter, aren't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Jokes and good humor are beyond worthless in a court of law.
Guess we'll just have to party without him then. Spoil sport.
This just makes Gumshoe not being here 10 times worse. L game, bro. Bottom.
However, word after the conclusion of this trial, I might consider joining you for a little welcome back party.
Dude really is two-faced, bro. Is acting like I don't know you inside court.
It's not.
It's
I
all
certainly
being
wouldn't mind an
slippery.
invite at the very least.
No, you showed your true colors a few seconds ago. Hell no. Fuck you.
He's
He
just a
still has
consummate professional, guys. Don't worry about it.
He's still emotionally constipated as ever, I see.
You know these niggas don't have reading comprehension?
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please go over the details of this case for us.
Oh,
The victim was dumbass Gloomsbury, a servant of the Sprocket household. He was in attendance at the wedding reception that occurred from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mr. Gloomsbury apparently felt some animosity toward Ellen Wyatt, and so, a bit after the reception ended at 10 p.m., he assaulted Miss Wyatt with the intent to kill her. The defendant fought back and ended up killing Mr. Gloomsbury.
In other words, it was justified self-defense, correct? If that's the case, then the defendant might not be criminally responsible.
he's right. Worst case scenario, I could go for self-defense to avoid the criminal charge. I wonder how Edgeworth plans to counter that, though.
We see she's evil, so.
The prosecution's first witness will make my view on the matter clear, Your Honor.
Very well. Bailiff, please bring in the first witness.
Oh yeah, I'm always the first
It should
witness,
have been
yeah.
Gumshoe.
It's gonna be okay, dude.
Please state your name and occupation, witness.
That was in the first game too, man. I'm a Sky, forensic investigator.
Man, DLC doesn't count. I'm just kidding.
And I just like to say, sir, that being in the same courtroom with you is a great honor.
There we go. Blaze.
Oh, that's right. You're a fan of Edgeworth, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I forgot that character trait.
We're good friends and all, Mr. Wright. But just this once, I intend to faithfully and fully testify for the prosecution. Go
Just
fuck
this
yourself,
one.
Wright. I do mean that wholeheartedly.
Just this one, she says. Checks the record. Oh, she's been doing that the whole game, you say?
Don't worry about
He's
it.
not gonna fuck you.
I
That's what
expect
Phoenix
no
is
less
for.
from you.
Yes, sir! I'm gonna do my very best for the Edgeworth. Looks like you lost your popularity contest to Mr. Edgeworth, Nick.
A story as old as time.
Man, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Besides,
I'm actually supposed to say I couldn't care less.
she'll see who's the better lawyer once I win this trial.
Yeah, maybe then you'll actually really care less.
Now, Detective Sky, please.
Please! The murder weapon was a clock called the Timekeeper. Victim was hit from behind and he fell over right into the lantern. The defendant was spotted then standing in the front of the body holding the murder weapon. Victim was struck twice, by the way. Yeah, look at that self-defense over there.
He was struck twice?
Matter of fact, I had to strike twice because I zapped those. Shut the fuck up, beat down.
That's right. There's no mistake about it. The first blow was to the back of the victim's head. It's hard enough to knock him unconscious. Sorry. Yet despite the fact that he had been immobilized by the first blow, defendant delivered his second fatal blow to the side of the victim's head.
Which means what exactly?
Spell it out for us. Oh yeah, I love that animation.
Nonchalantly shakes dreads.
Hell no.
Hell no. I figured it would go right over your head. Let's put it this way. By striking a victim a second time, the defendant killed her last chance to escape any criminal wrongdoing. I don't agree with that, but okay.
Say that again, Ms. Earthworth?
The defendant may have been fighting back because she was being attacked. However, she then went to deliver a fatal blow to a man who was already fully unconscious.
That was actually not a good joke I was about to make.
Nick, is he saying what I think he's saying?
I don't feel so well.
I had diarrhea.
And thus,
Your tummy hurt.
Man, get off my computer. And thus, Mr. Wright has justified self-defense. And thus, Mr. Wright has justified self-defense been removed from the table. What? Oh.
And thus, oh, yeah.
And thus, Mr. Wright justified.
The prosecution intends to prove that the defendant killed the victim. With the
The
murderous
prostitution.
intent. Yep.
I love prop.
Allow me to belatedly submit the victim's autopsy report.
Did you edit that shit though? Since we're going on the first game.
Not yet.
So that's why he was acting all smug. Well, more smug than usual.
Can we still go out to eat after this? It's not like we were gonna plead self-defense anyway, right?
Right, but now the judge has a negative impression of Ellen.
Dude looks so pissed.
Can you come on, please?
You don't know how pissed off I am right now, Mr. Wright.
He may not get to prosecute much anymore, but he definitely hasn't lost his touch.
Dude does paperwork most of the time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Dude, wait to press everything?
No. Do your job.
Okay, go
The murder
to
weapon.
Right. And then go to the court record. And look at the picture
Are you
of
gonna-
his
the
dead ass
picture
body in the cusp.
Inside of the cow. Discovered inside one of the lamps. Yeah. He didn't fall into it. He was inside of the lamp.
Okay. What is the thing to the left of it?
The broken lantern. Where the body was found.
So he was left like... Wait, go back to the picture.
Yeah.
So he was left
He was
like-
discovered inside the...
Okay. So cops didn't have the picture. So if you would sit from the back, like, and no pause. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, never mind. I'm over it.
I think it's this though. You just present.
Fell over right into the lantern. Yeah, I mean, unless I'm missing something, I think
They're saying that he fell on top of it, but
Well,
like
then
in
he
reality
said-
he was inside of it. Yeah.
there's not like what? These detectives are trash. If that's the answer,
I mean, it's in the sky. I mean, yeah, present
You're
that.
right. You're right. Present.
My thing
In
is
the
how
sky,
he
you're a
fell.
fraud. You're a
He was in the
fraud.
back, and then he fell like that.
To be
You're a
fair, it was not so much a detective, more of a forensic scientist.
Get out of sky,
They
I'm
got-
afraid you are a bitch
We need
ass
fucking
nigga.
gumshoe back, man.
Mhm. He would never make a mistake like that.
Alright, y'all are sucking this
Well,
dick
for
way too
why am I a
much.
bitch ass
It's only been
nigga?
20 minutes.
Emma's sucking Edgeworth's dick. All right.
And she's been doing it less than you've
For
been sucking
what?
gumshoes.
Gumshoe deserves it. Edgeworth doesn't. He updated the
You're-
autopsy report.
You're a fucking NBA Youngboy fan.
Gumshoe.
I don't even-
He deserves
If
it.
your girl and
Oh.
Gumshoe are drowning, who would you say first? Shit, Gumshoe. Man, your girl right here. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. She should know.
But can you imagine your girlfriend drowning? Yeah. And I can imagine him drowning and me saving him.
Me saving Gumshoe is like an accolade because he's just so much bigger.
For embarrassing you in
yeah.
front of your idol, even though that didn't have to do with what I had said earlier on, but it fucked
What
off.
do
because of
you
this.
mean?
If you take a look at this photo of the crime scene,
It's okay, I
Take a
did
look
the
at this
autopsy.
fucking photo.
you'll see that the victim is lying on his back and a nigga is calling me from an unknown city. Give me a second.
It's actually
Never mind, bro.
They
But if
said,
the victim had been hit from behind as you claim,
we have your social security.
then he should have fallen
bad.
over into the lantern face down.
Ah,
It's not enough to simply take someone's side, Detective Sky, even if it is Mr. Edgeworth's.
I mean, if you had to choose between Phoenix Wright and
Bitch!
like Edgeworth,
Bitch!
just shouts that in the corner.
Bitch!
There does appear to be a flaw in Detective Sky's testimony. I sense flop.
Mr. Wright, if you think I'm just gonna back right down, then you're sadly mistaken.
Emma is unusually fired up today.
Because her girlfriend is right there. I mean, is her boyfriend. Don't forget she's
No,
in
you
front
gotta
of
write
the
the first
camera.
one.
Exactly. That's what it is.
You see, if the Steel Samurai came to watch this trial, I would do my absolute best too, honestly. Like, that's my idol.
Nonchalantly shakes dreads.
Listen here, Mr. Wright.
No.
It's entirely possible that the defendant moved the victim's body after he fell over. In that case, there wouldn't be any contradiction, right?
Yeah, but do you have any proof of that?
Indeed, that was an excellent counter-argument, Detective.
The two
My
niggas
God,
is
I love
beefing
him,
with each
bro.
other.
Count on me, bro. So, what do you have to say to that, Mr. Wrong?
Is it possible that the victim's body was moved after he fell into the lantern? Probably not.
Probably not. What is that shit made out of? Sticks and stones?
6. Wait, did we say it was possible or not?
No.
Not possible.
Let's look at the court record to check our word, just in case, because there is a health bar this time.
I hate you.
Look at the broken
Let's look at
thing.
the lantern.
Okay.
I guess we really can't examine it or anything. It's just there.
And then the other thing.
Picture of the broken lantern.
Let me look at it. Like deeper. Deeper and harder.
Next.
He
How
has,
does this one move someone
Next.
inside that shit?
he has some bullshit over him.
Collapsed inside one. Okay.
The petals were from flowers not found inside the reception hall. I have no idea what that means, but that's the reason why.
Well,
I think it's
more so
possible
the-
to move him. I mean, considering he was found inside, wouldn't it be possible to move the body?
Well, I don't think it is because of go to the left. The pieces of wood that's on him.
Oh,
Well, not wood, but it looks like the sticks from the lantern is still on him.
oh. I forget how heavy those fucking lanterns.
Oh, aren't those the sticks from the lantern itself? So when
Yeah,
it
it's from the
broke,
lantern. So when it broke, it went over here, so we didn't move. So I don't think the body was moved. Unless the nigga just, when he moved, turn him around, he put the six on there for fire effect. But I don't think we want them to even think that as a possibility. So
No, when the
nigga,
thing fell over, it broke open, and that's why
Mhm.
the sticks are on his body.
yeah. But the question is if the body was moved, right?
Moved or not? Yeah.
If it was moved inside the lantern after he,
Yeah, it wasn't moved inside the lantern because when he got fucked on, this stuff fell on top of him as he was falling and breaking inside the lantern.
I'm confused, but present or
I'm also kind of confused by that, but
So, gang,
It's not possible.
I guess based on that picture, maybe.
we have plenty of health. Not possible.
I like how you literally just doubled
Cody
back
agrees.
on what you just said.
Sorry, detective, but there's no way the victim's body was moved after his death.
Oh, really? And what makes you so sure?
We'll look at this here and it should become obvious.
Wait to point to the stick.
Cross his heart.
Can we click on that? I don't know why I just saw the red thing. I was confused for a second.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try it.
Those broken bits of the lantern?
Yes, if the body has been moved after the fact, these fragments would have fallen off of it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But as you can clearly see, they're lying perfectly undisturbed on top of the body. This means that the victim must have been lying face up from before the lantern even broke.
My lantern broke.
Which adds to why Gay didn't turn around after he got messed off, because if he got hit from the back and fell down there, then he should be facing the floor, but he's not.
The orientation
wait a
is
minute.
off, basically. Or
If that's
inconsistent.
true, then when was the victim killed? I mean, the lantern was still whole during the reception, right?
Yes, which means we've just overturned a major assumption about this case. The victim was already dead before the lantern was even broken. And the body must have been inside the lantern since before the reception started. In other words, the defense asserts that the victim was killed before the wedding reception.
Hey yo!
In short, when Miss Wyatt was seen standing in front of the body after the reception, it wasn't the moment just after the murder was committed. It was the moment she happened to discover the body, just as Wyatt claims.
Objection!
Whether the act was committed before or after the reception is entirely inconsequential. After all, it was the defendant who prepared the reception hall for the event in question. Therefore, when the murder occurred, it changes nothing with regard to her guilt. She could have killed the victim before the reception, as you claim, and then tried to hide his body in the lantern after the event ended.
Sorry, but that doesn't make any sense. I mean, would the body been hidden during the reception in your scenario?
That's...
Alright,
Even you have to remember, Sedgworth, that this has opened up a new possibility.
Do explain, Mr. Wright.
Well, if Miss Wyatt didn't commit the crime in the reception hall, then that means someone, somewhere, put the victim's body into the lantern.
I suppose that makes sense. The dead body couldn't have put itself in there.
Bet.
Exactly, Your Honor. In other words,
It opens up the possibility that time travel is real.
Yeah, pretty sure it's the first one. First one, you got killed, then you got put in the thing, and then the thing fell. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean that's typically how these bullshits go.
yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, these murderers need to get some new scenarios, mix it up a little bit.
Imagine planning for a new scenario.
The body was hidden inside the John, and it's possible that the body was moved along with it from somewhere else.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah.
You can run that mouth of yours all you want. But do you have any evidence to support what's coming out of it, Mr. Wright?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the answer lies in that piece
yeah.
of evidence and in something
Shit, chicken, I think so.
that was left at the crime scene that will point us to where the victim was really killed.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Case. What proves the lantern and the body were moved from somewhere else?
A little left. Now the question is, do we present the photo again, or do we present the other photo?
Hmm.
It's probably the same picture, so we can. That's when we point out the flowers, right?
Oh yeah, the flowers. You're right. Because of the
I was
yeah,
collecting
because of the
what we
script.
wanted.
Oh,
Description.
crap.
The photo of the victim again.
Yes. I need to go to focus on this thing right here.
The petal.
Yeah, one of them, I guess.
No, not that one, not that one. The one on his leg.
Yeah. A little higher up, you're making me nervous.
Flower petals, Mr. Ray.
These petals are from a kind of flower that were not present in the reception hall. This means they must have gotten to the lantern when it was somewhere else.
And just where do you propose this somewhere else to be, Mr. Wright?
Your mom's house.
Yeah. I propose that this piece of evidence will
crazy.
tell us where the flower petals came from.
I have no idea.
Yeah, go to the left.
I like how they choose now to have health bars for everything.
Because Edgeworth presses hard, unlike Sodmati.
You see that
Because
notebook
this
looking
is
thing?
DLC.
You said what?
Notebook looking thing? Notebook looking thing?
Not that. The one on the
I just
right.
want to see what it is, fucker.
It's... No,
That's
you're
not
missing
important right now. You're
I didn't know what it was.
Nigga.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that'll work.
Phaith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please take a look at the flowers in this picture to hold. Notice how their petals are the same shape as the petals in the crime scene photo.
Yes, I see. They do look to be the same kind of flower.
Nonchalant. Is that really all you've got? A flower
No,
is a
it's not
flower
made
is a
milkshakes.
flower. They're all the same. I would hardly call what you present a compelling evidence.
Oh man, don't
Racially
forget your...
charged.
Yeah, he fell off.
I'm afraid I couldn't disagree with you more. You might have to work on your horticulture. Treasure. I give a flower of this type to my lovely wife when we were young. So I can assure you that this is very meaningful and evidence.
The judge knows the language of flowers.
The soundness of my judginess in this matter is backed by nothing less than pure love.
So the judge is
But,
Lexicon.
Your Honor,
There you go, gang. It's clear you don't know much
Yeah,
about
there she
flowers.
goes.
It's clear you're mid when it comes to horticulture, dog. I'm sorry.
It's not like you have anyone you'd actually give any. Dang!
That's
That's one of my favorite lines in this whole
I
game.
like that
Whack
one,
him
man. I like that.
again.
Oh, I know who
Maybe
he'd
you
give
should
it
study
to.
up on him, just in case the opportunity presents itself.
He's still going. Let him live.
This is from a man who only knows the meaning of 3 types of flowers.
So we're okay. I got it. I mean, what?
That's hardly relevant to the case at hand.
Sunflower daisies.
Lilacs.
Mm,
The defense asserts that it's highly probable that the victim was killed in the hole.
He would say that, but then that would give him a flashback.
The
oh,
body was then placed in the lantern and moved to the reception hall for some reason.
KG.
It would completely destroy the prosecution's defense case. Fuck.
Then you mean the body was?
Stop looking at me like that. Yes, the victim's body was
The victim body was.
inside the lantern during the entire beautiful wedding reception. While the
Get out of
defendant
my
and her
face.
betrothed were celebrating their love, fucking,
Hard.
in front of all the family.
But actually,
Your smooth talk might work on his honor, but it won't work on me.
What are you talking about now? What the hell are you talking about?
Take another look at all the evidence and
I'm
you'll
not
soon
about-
see what I mean.
What the hell are you talking about?
I wish you would just tell me already.
Detective Sky, I'm sure you've already figured out what I'm talking about, correct?
Bars.
you already know I'm psychic. Of course, sir.
Dude, yo, look at them, they have no idea, they don't even know. They don't even know.
Mr. Wright is the only one here who hasn't figured it out.
He doesn't even know he's in danger.
Don't you leave this to me, Mr.
He
Edgeworth.
doesn't know the
I'll
fog is
destroy him.
coming.
Very well, let's see what you can do. Was that a alternate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 reference?
Detective Sky,
Sure.
please give your testimony to this damn court.
The victim could have not have been killed before the reception. The autopsy report states that the estimated time of death was after the reception. And that estimated time of death is correct. There's no way it could be wrong whatsoever.
Cap.
Autopsy report is never wrong. It's clear Mr. Bloomsbury was killed after the reception,
Let me guess.
and that completely contradicts your entire claim.
I guess. Shit, chicken.
Tell me you took at least a courtesy glance at the autopsy report, Mr. Wright. It appears you've grown rusty since our last outing.
What's the point of
Yeah,
looking
man,
at
I
it? You're
added
gonna
that shit.
update it.
Might I suggest you go back and brush up the basics?
Sure. Though I must say, you're as cocky as ever, Mr. Edgeworth.
I beg your pardon.
He's not freaking out. Emma, why
What are
isn't
you
he
trying
freaking
to
out?
say, Mr. Wright?
I'm just saying that I'll go back to basics if that's what Mr. Edgeworth wants.
I'll start bluffing. But I always do that.
I'll prove how badly he's underestimating me with a good old-fashioned cross-examination.
I mean, if we're going back to basics, let's do dumb stuff again.
Well, shit. Now let's see you put your money where your mouth is, Mr. Wright.
Before I put something in it.
Before I intervene.
Next one.
Next.
It's on the last one.
Okay.
Present it on the one
Bow,
the thing
bow, bow.
the thing we have that's on ice.
The,
Yuri on ice.
go to the left.
Details.
You don't need
Should I
the
go with-
details. It says it right there.
Yeah, I'm just double checking after I work. Hit back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know how you know, fairer-skinned
Yeah.
individuals like to keep their places cold.
I admit that the estimated time of death does contradict my theory.
Finally! And that means your theory of the victim was killed before the reception.
Wrong answer, forehead.
Is still entirely plausible.
What makes you think that?
The killer could have falsified the time of death by using a certain item in a reception hall. Please take a look at this. Please press record.
And what the fuck is that contraption, Mr. Wright?
Excuse me. What the fuck is...
It's a fog machine, Your Honor, used to create a special romantic atmosphere in the hall.
Fog machine?
And this machine could have been used to falsify the time of death?
Dude, nigga, yes. Because this machine uses dry ice to perform its magic.
Dry ice? Yes. Super cold stuff. Commonly used to make theatrical fog.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So your claim is that this dry ice was used to keep it cold?
In that case, I guess the victim could have been killed. Deception.
Fuck.
Who the fuck is this chick? Where's Gumshoe? I didn't sign up for this.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Especially that dude in the back.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this development?
That the victim was killed in the hold before the radio reception.
He sounds like he's charging up a low tier god response.
The prosecution acknowledges the possibility of this claim.
Oh, you said the victim was killed before the reception? Well, let me tell you something.
Now we're getting somewhere.
The prosecution would also like to thank you, Mr. Wright.
For falling straight into my trap card.
For what?
I didn't know how a certain piece of evidence fit into this case. But now, thanks to you, I do.
Ours? You're gonna have to read the lines here, I know it's hard.
I disconnected from the internet. What piece of evidence?
Oh, nice.
To get into the hold, one needs a keycard like this one. And here we have a record of those who entered the hold with such keycards.
Who the fuck's that second person?
Oh man, it's like all these game 1 cases. And by all I mean like 2. These times aren't specified, but these are the last 3 entries on the day of the murder.
Third time's the charm, am I right?
And as you can see, the last person to enter the hole that day was the defendant.
Huh? You said what?
So the one who moved the body out of hole must have been...
That's right. It was none other than the defendant.
Pull the entry record. Nick, take a look at the entry record. There are a couple of names in here besides Ellen.
Hey, you're right.
Hey!
According to the entry record, for the entry record, Mr. Edgeworth, Pierce Nichity, nigga, had also
Niggity.
Nickety had also gone to the hole.
Yo,
Isn't it
niggity.
Isn't it possible that he could have been the culprit?
No.
Sorry, but Mr. Nickety was escorting a few guests at the time.
Ooh, I love
I'd be
alibis.
happy to testify to that fact if you like. Think me
Okay,
cocky
then.
how you like, Mr. Wright, but my confidence is rarely misplaced.
You know,
I
it's
don't
the
know,
times it is.
man.
Ugh.
Now then, it's probably safe to assume that after killing the victim in the hold, the defendant moved his body to the hall in order to dispose of it discreetly.
What do you mean by discreetly? Weirdo.
Really loudly, clearly.
The defendant volunteered to take care of the section's cleanup personally. That means she would have had a chance to dispose of anything in any way she wanted, including taking the lantern off the airship without raising any suspicion. Don't tell me you didn't know about Miss Wyatt's volunteering for cleanup duty, Mr. Wright.
For my last task as servant of the Sprocket household,
There's too much salt in that shit, man.
I offered to take on the preparation and cleanup of the reception banquet.
I see.
Stop crying in my food.
You gotta make it saltier.
Look at you, sweating buckets like a ruggie, even after all these years, nevertheless. Thank you for proving that the only person who could have killed the victim in the hold is Ellen Wyatt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great job, Phoenix. Now we're back to square one.
The first game.
Perhaps you should ask Miss Sykes for some help in reviewing Defense for Dummies.
Damn. Way to go, sir. I like that clip. I like that one, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do backflips on it.
You got Mr. Right in the cold sweat.
Yeah, I'll spin on it.
Okay, dude. I wonder if the promise of seeing that miserable look on his face is what brought me back to court today.
Nigga.
It certainly made all my stress and woes as chief prosecutor just melt away.
I don't know. Gumshoe kind of was the bigger.
Definitely
I
not
think
the
Gumshoe
best
did his
man.
dick eating like better, in my opinion.
That's crazy.
Are we serious?
The dick eating scaling? Okay.
Oh my goodness, Blue, please save me.
I guess he got a lot of stress built up.
I'll give him something to stress over before we're through today.
Your
I'd be
Honor,
pretty
the
stressed if I didn't have
prosecution-
Gumshoe.
The prosecution asks that you render your verdict at this time,
Oh no, the fuck you don't.
before that man over there tries to throw the court into chaos with his meaningless bluffs.
Flashbang.
I can go into chaos by summoning a
not?
Go Maya!
I see. Mr. Wright? Are there any last meaningful bluffs you'd like to present to this court?
Maybe you can
um,
real quick.
Just one. Solar flare.
The moon. Why does
Presses
he have
the Mia button.
Why do you have to assume it'll be a bluff?
Nick, hurry up and throw a good one out there.
Bruh.
I will.
It was like, Maya,
I'm
are you gonna
going
do
to.
something?
I'm going to.
Well, all right then. Let's see. I've got it.
Freeze!
Freeze!
How do you know it was Miss Wyatt who used her key card? After all, if it turns out that somebody else used her card, didn't do nigga, it would mean Miss Wyatt didn't do it.
Interesting. And are
You're
you
gay.
able to prove this bullshit true?
You're gay.
Yes.
I assure you, I'm not bluffing, Your Honor. Well, now what?
Oh shit.
No what?
Wait a minute, Nick. You might have just guessed the correct answer. I can think of a certain somebody who might have used Ellen's card.
You can?
Remember? Flashback. Oh. The ones who were sneaking around the hold in spite of not being a family member?
Oh, that's right.
Bitch ass.
I knew it was somebody, but I didn't remember who it was until she said that. Your Honor, the defense would like to call a certain witness to the stand.
The most infamous witness of them all.
I need a testimony of this person who may have entered the hold with Miss Wyatt's card.
Oh, I was kind of hoping we could avoid talking to this butt person, but you know.
Go to the right.
Yeah, I know, right? Why is Athena even in this case? She's not even relevant.
Damn, dude's 34 and And still a bomb?
That's your witness. Are you saying that numbskull was on the airship?
Sorry, Edgeworth.
He never breathed a word about that to me.
Yeah, because he's not an op. Dap me up at.
That's surprising. The Nickety told him to keep quiet about it. But Mr. Butts himself admitted it to me. He claimed they found a way to sneak into the Flying Chapel's hold to see Miss Wyatt.
Dude is down bad for it, bro.
This photo he took and gave to me is proof.
Then was it he who moved the lantern with the body inside to the reception hall?
You know as well as I that with him, anything is possible.
Like, nigga, who knows?
And this is one
Time
possibility
travel
we
could be
should definitely
possible.
look into.
I can't believe this. What in the world is he doing mixed up in this?
I mean, he made a bomb that the other day.
This is a family reunion.
Come on, Nicky. Remember what we've been saying since elementary school?
The quote that everyone
When
says.
something
good.
smells, it's usually the butts.
Exactly.
Maybe it was a stupid ass theme.
Gah, that Larry.
Good girl.
He'll pay for this.
Well, if you want to extract your payment now,
Let's beat them up together.
he's right up there in the gallery.
Larry Butts, come on
Oh,
down!
yikes! I gotta get out of here.
This giant spotlight on Larry.
Yeah.
Bailiff, get that nigga before he gets out of here.
No! Why does this stuff always happen to me?
It's your fault,
Sorry,
nigga.
Larry. But you brought this on yourself.
I need to take some ibuprofen. We'll be back in 15 minutes. I take it that both sides prepare for the next witness testimony before I have an aneurysm.
Wow, it's been a while since I've had this much fun and excitement. I miss being here. Face off against Mr. Edgeworth, a heroin type-work walk for the defense. Only thing that's missing is me being behind bars next.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find a way.
Oh, don't you worry.
I'm exhausted already.
Boss! I'm here for moral support!
Great.
Athena, are you all done practicing for Trucy's magic show?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I kinda pussied out. But that's because she was putting my life in danger, I tell you.
I was gonna die, boss.
I see. I think I need to have a one-on-one with her. You're really athletic and fit, Athena, so Trucy probably thinks she can run you ragged.
That may be true. Well, that may be true. Which is why not even Trucy can keep up with me when I run at sonic speed.
Hey.
Never underestimate the resourcefulness of a great magician.
Teleports
And then
behind Athena.
she comes out of the ground like Toji going into the domain.
I
Get
mean,
the
all I
fuck
know
away
is
from me, dog!
neither of them are faster than Pearl. Pearl got that on lock.
The one who left it all behind.
The veteran lawyer and his rookie assailant. Or not
Dog,
assailant.
Dog, get the fuck away
What-
from me,
they
dude.
would all bear witness.
Magical girl, Trucy Wright, is on the scene. Now get over here. You can't escape, Athena. Now, Athena, it's time to practice human combustion magic.
I want to
She
do
points-
my actual
No,
job,
she just points
bro.
at Athena, and then they just
Douse
disappear.
yourself in this gasoline. But don't worry, it's a magic trick after all, so it's perfectly safe. Totally.
I just imagine like that like a Dragon Ball edit, but it's Athena's
Run
face
away!
blowing herself up.
Hey, get back here! You're not getting up that easy.
Now just imagine that panel of Toji appearing, but it's like Trucy coming out of her hat.
Yeah, basically.
I can draw that.
They get along so well like a comedy duo, don't they?
And that's how you expertly write out a character that you weren't utilizing in the first place.
And what a waste of my time.
It was kind of funny though.
Reminds me of the good old days. You, me, and Pearly. Oh, and Detective Gumshoe. I can't forget about him.
Fuck off.
They have
We had
some
all
nerve
kinds of
without even mentioning where he is right now.
we had all kinds of fun at the crime scenes back then. Remember, just the four of us?
Realistically, he's probably like doing another case or some shit. I don't know. He did get a raise last time we saw him.
He did get a raise. Maybe he got a promotion too. Maybe he's doing desk work.
Yeah, I was gonna
Or
say,
administrative
yeah,
work.
isn't he like working with, wasn't he working like with that police officer dude? I forgot his name.
Oh, bad?
Bad.
Probably not.
Bad, yeah. I thought he was working with that or something.
Bad
Leaving
was
me to do
also
all-
a detective.
Yeah, Gumshoe's just at his desk. Oh, they're doing Karain Village. I better stay my ass in this office or I'm finished.
All right, finished.
Leaving me to do all the serious investigating, as I recall.
Come back, Mr. Wright.
Get your ass back in here.
Aye. Fuck.
So Larry's the next witness, right? I can't wait to see what happens next.
Oh shit.
It's just
Sadly, I
hilarious.
can't imagine. I can already imagine it.
Just entertaining.
We've already
for-
testified with this nigga like once or twice before.
She
Always
doesn't even
asked
care that
every
someone's life
single
is on the
time.
line. She's just like, oh, Larry's funny. Haha.
I mean,
Larry's so funny.
when you've been through enough shit, and everything's just funny to you. Like you don't even.
She was literally involved with like terrorist shit. Like you saw that shit with like David and
Wow.
Karain.
Reconvene.
We literally all witnessed an exorcism mid-court.
Nick, Edgy,
Shut your bitch ass up.
the two of you are gonna hang me out to dry, aren't you?
Likely.
No,
Yeah.
not the both of us. Just Mr. Wright.
Damn.
Oh, dang, I was looking forward to getting spit roasted. Nick, how could you?
I
Dude's
already
into
think
it.
he did it, of course, but I've got to use whatever leads I can.
The Sonic Heroes are back.
Yeah.
We met our quota. Mr. Butts, there's a possibility to move the lantern that had the dead body in it.
To be fair, they are wearing their correct colors.
They are wearing the tricolor.
Yeah.
I missed the
So if you
other
want to
Sonic
clear yourself
heroes.
of any suspicion, all you have to do is testify.
And Phoenix has the hair.
Facts.
And so does Ezra, if you think about it. Ooh, hold on.
Oh, yeah. And Larry has his pointing forward, like Tails' is little three shits.
I had a cowlicks. Oh, then. Testimony, please. Yes.
Let's hear this trash ass testimony, man. It'll be so easy to break.
Well, dude.
Look at this shit, dude.
Nick, big fat stinking jerk. How can you doubt your best bud? You've known each other since elementary school.
It's
You say this
because
every
I know
time you're
you,
in the court.
Larry.
Well, you get this, pal. Our friendship is over.
What an amazing testimony, man. I fucking hate this dude, dog. Every single time he's in court. Every single time.
I wish Francisco would come back just to beat him up.
Yeah, just to force him to lock in.
I don't know what anyone was expecting.
I hate the nigga did a thumbs up in that last statement. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Larry? Anyway, go ahead, Mr. Wright. You called him here.
Judge, I'm looking at the chair. Why are you trying not to laugh, bro?
You're the one who called
This
him
is
to the
just-
stand, so he's your
shit.
responsibility.
No, thanks, old chum.
Can't any of you show me a little respect? Even just a shred?
Kill yourself.
You shut your bitch ass up. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
I would, if there were any testimony to cross-examine.
Is
it too late to, like- Is it too late to remove him from existence?
No, if we remove him, then this shit is over.
Nick, you big fat stinking jerk. Let's talk to him.
Oh, we gotta press everything? That's so cool.
Come on, Larry. Could you please give me something real to work with?
I don't think I know. I don't know about your tricks. If I say something careless, you're gonna shove some evidence at me with a loud objection and a super smug look on your face. Well, you kind of hit that, though.
Yeah, them do the animation shit.
Yeah, well, that is my job, bitch ass nigga.
And if I get found guilty, how are you gonna take responsibility for what you've done?
I'll think of something.
Why should I take responsibility for just doing my job?
That too.
You heartless jerk! Don't you have any compassion for me?
At least Edgy still loves me.
How can you doubt your best bud? We've known each other since elementary school.
Sorry, bitch, but if it wasn't Miss Wyatt that entered the hold with that card, then you're the most likely suspect.
Nick! Are you seriously doubting the innocence of your old childhood friend?
Dude, really
Well,
going.
technically, yeah.
Yes. Well,
But it isn't
yes,
personal, I
right.
assure you.
Oh. A true friend would believe me no matter what. Can't you see my tears? Don't they mean anything to you? Nick! Nick!
Holy fuck, this would piss me off. You don't really think you can cry your way out of this, do you?
Oh,
What are you, a
shit.
5-year-old?
Okay, fine. Locks in. In that case,
Pulls out a case.
We'll get this foul. Our friendship's over.
Dude, you're really trying to appeal to emotions.
like he's not even confident when he says that he's sweating and stuttering. Like,
Listen to me, Larry.
shut up! I'm not talking to you anymore.
Fucking Rhea, dude. Like, what's this problem?
Someone take my life.
Oh.
Come off it, Larry.
Dude's not talking.
If you don't quit fooling around and start testifying, Miss Wyatt will be found guilty.
For real?
Whoa.
For real?
You're not bullshitting?
Oh shit.
Oh, then yes, Mr. Butts. For real.
Not that I would have any problem with that myself.
He said, yeah, keep talking, man.
Hey.
Keep talking.
Shit, what if this isn't a bad thing, guys? What if?
I don't
There.
give a fuck.
Larry, just tell us the truth already. Did you, or didn't you go into the hold and move a lantern up to the reception hall?
I never moved any bull lantern, I tell you.
Bull lantern?
What? Did I say something weird?
You told me that you didn't attend the wedding reception.
Can you believe they told me my only family relatives can attend? They wouldn't even let me onto the reception hall. Yeah, so what?
Then that's odd.
It's pretty fucking odd.
No one in this courtroom ever mentioned the sex of the lantern that was moved. So how could you know that it was a bull lantern?
Same shit. Different game, man.
You didn't have to actually go into the reception to know that. Anyone could tell there were two Pega bulls by looking at the Flying Chapel's pamphlet.
All I can tell right now is that there's a strong scent of bull in the air here. Please add that last statement to your testimony, Mr. Butts.
Right fucking now.
Anyone could tell that there were two Pega Bulls by looking at the Flying Chapel's pamphlet.
Imagine going from the
We
last
have the
statement
pamphlet?
to the right to this statement, like, out of context.
We got that pamphlet.
We do.
Check it. Check it. Next.
Okay, that's at the deck. Pega cow, Pega bull. Oh wow, he's wrong. What do you know? There's only one Pega bull and one Pega cow.
Oh shit. Next. This is just for metagaming in the future.
Don't worry, you'll forget this exact thing later.
Anyways, go back. Maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt and he just, didn't actually read it.
Present.
Because he's, like, mentally challenged.
I mean, he is, but present. We don't care in
I'm
court
down with it. I'm down with it, bro.
if you're like. But they should.
I want to take a look at this, Mr. Butts. Because, unfortunately for you, the pamphlet clearly shows a Pega cow and a Pega bull in their example diagram at the reception hall.
Oh.
But on that day, instead of putting a Pega cow and Pega bull out for the bride and groom, there were two male Pega bulls on display. Yet somehow you knew that there were two Pega bulls in the reception hall that day. There's only one way you know something like that, Lair Bear. It was you who moved the Pega bull to the reception hall, wasn't it?
Ah!
My ears.
No, Larry, you didn't.
Mr. Az, did you move the lantern containing the victim's body to the reception hall?
Oh, that's what it looks like.
You know, if you think
Dude's
about it,
smiling saying that.
like he spells butts with a Z, and he's wearing like orange and black.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're getting at.
Noticing.
Then
Noticing on
help
typical
point out
tables?
things I
What?
see.
Ah,
What?
Right.
But what if we killed?
Wait, Nick. You don't think I'm the murderer, do you?
Maybe you and Mr. Gloomsbury were fighting over Mrs. Watt, and you ended up killing him. That's my fanfiction theory, by the way.
Mrs. Gyat? Maya! Not you too! Look, I did sneak into the reception, but that's as far as it went.
Ooh,
You know me.
trespassing.
I wouldn't hurt a fly.
You snuck into the reception?
Don't forget the bomb threat, man.
Yeah,
made a bomb.
sure. But some of the Sprocket men caught and locked me up in one of the cabins. It was pretty awful, actually. But that's when I made that drawing of the pterodactyl I showed you, Nick.
You think Roger Craig Smith would voice Larry?
Yeah, he has the perfect generic white guy sounding voice.
Yeah, that bull.
And
What
his
the fuck?
expression.
Yeah.
Pig Latin.
Mr. Wright, not even you would take this farce that far, would you?
I've done it with birds, man.
Going this far. Phoenix, right?
I've done it with birds. Done it with birds. I've done it with the exorcism. You know.
We are talking about Larry. What did I do? What do I do? Do I accuse Larry of being the true culprit?
Do we get a bad ending if we do it? Because I want to do it. Fuck him.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Real answers, please.
I probably don't want it to be a bad look.
We know
so-
he didn't kill her. Guess this is a no fun zone or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, you're right, Miss Edgeworth. Mr. Butts didn't have a reason to kill Mr. Gloomsbury. He might have had an imaginary reason to kill Soren Sprocket, sure, but not Mr. Gloomsbury.
Imaginary. After all, he did steal Mr. Sprocket's bride, try to elope with her, and don't forget the bomb threat.
Just because I tried to steal somebody's bride doesn't make me a murderer.
I believe you, Larry, and I don't think you killed anybody either. But you would never do anything like that. You would never.
Oh, Nick, old buddy, old pal.
Bitch ass
I knew
son.
you'd come through for me.
Fuck up.
You're just like the most annoying person of all time.
Funny that considering your sworn testimony just now that we were through.
Mr. Az, it's time you told this court the whole truth. Get it, fuckboy?
Judge mad as hell.
That would be too. Like, you had to deal with this fucker?
Hey, it spices things up.
Chronic liar?
It's just like Nick said. I'm the one who moved the lantern.
Imagine if Larry was in Judge Judy's court.
Oh,
That'd be a funny
Judge
10
Judy would
minutes.
die that day.
It's getting booted immediately.
I was poking around the reception hall before the main event and saw the lantern was broken. There was a note on it that said, "Exchange with the one in the hold, Ellen." So I decided to do Ellie a favor.
Man,
Never
that
mind.
sounds
I can't say
ass.
that on recording either. Dang.
Well,
So you switched the lanterns for the reception, did you? Then that means the victim really was killed at the reception.
it would appear that Mr. Butts completely fell for the defendant's scheme.
Scheme? What scheme?
This note is from the defendant, exchanged with this one in the hold, Ellen. Mr. Butts moved the lantern with the body in it up to the reception hall because of this note, and thus he has become a suspect in the Mr. Bloomsbury's murder.
Oh, that second lantern did feel pretty heavy. But I never would have thought there was a dead body in it.
Ugh. What was a note like that doing on a lantern in the first place?
You've got it all wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. I left that note for myself. It was simply a reminder because I can be very forgetful. You know?
Yeah.
What a sorry excuse, Miss Wyatt.
Try to defend.
The prosecution contends that this note shows one facet of the defendant's murderous plan. And you, Mr. Butts, you played right into Miss Wyatt's hands.
He said,
No
"You're
way,
guilty."
Edgy. I don't believe it.
Do you still really believe Miss Wyatt to be the culprit, Miss Edgeworth?
Of course.
Of course. My stance on the matter remains unchanged. If you think I'm wrong, then prove it with your cross-examination.
Gladly.
If that's what you want from me, Edgeworth.
Say no more.
Josh.
Judge.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness.
It's like those YouTube poops, so they just say Josh and sus.
Go back and press the last statement. Just in case. Hold it!
Nobody saw you the whole time while you were switching the lanterns?
Well, that's kind of weird to me.
Nope. I didn't get caught. Not that time, anyway.
Not that time?
Yeah. When I tried to sneak into the reception hall the first time.
Damn, they got on his ass.
I didn't have as much luck. Those Sprocket guys spotted me and nabbed me.
All of my words are failing me right now.
Pretty exciting, don't you think?
Hey, Nick.
Getting
Hey.
arrested for
Larry,
trespassing.
You need help.
And then they locked me up in one of the cabins. Nick, what are you asking about stuff like this for anyway? Should you be trying to prove Ellie is in it?
The estimate of his important to the case?
Yes, because I have nothing else. And there's no health bar.
I mean, that's the only one where he asked whether it was important or not, so it's gotta be important, right?
Yeah, fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man.
Now you're metagaming like a true D-man.
Mr. Butt's trying to crash the reception and subsequently getting locked up in a cabin. I believe these might be important facts in this case, Your Honor.
Oh, very well, Mr. Watson. Please add that statement to your testimony.
Look at that
I tried to sneak
ADHD
into
gaming
the
zone.
reception hall, but I got caught and locked up in a cabin.
Let's press that.
So you got locked up. Then what happened?
I broke out.
I fucking
And I
hate
started
you,
looking
bro.
for Ellie and wandered into the reception hall again. That's when I saw the broken lantern and replaced it.
Even after they caught you and locked you up, you still went looking for Miss Wyatt? Wait, but hold on a minute.
What is it, Nick?
Doesn't something seem weird to you? Larry is saying he replaced the lantern after he broke out of the cabin.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, huh? You're right. It doesn't make much sense, does it? Why didn't he get caught the second? Fuck.
Mr. Wright, found an inconsistency with the statement.
Yes, I believe so, okay. Go.
I think so, my eye.
I think so, my nigga, bro. Mr. Butts moved the lantern after he broke out of the cabin, but that contradicts with this.
Broken lantern?
Yeah.
The lantern in which the victim's body was found. So it wouldn't be broken, basically? Is what you're saying?
Huh.
I have no idea, but I'm just metagaming. I think this is the answer.
Wait, hold on.
I was gonna say, can, like,
Is it alright?
check that.
I mean, I'll see what I go to the left again.
Wait, check that
Ooh.
note one more time.
Sure.
Because that was inside the thing.
Inside the, well, near the body.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says
Moved
push
the
her off,
lantern
though,
after
whatever.
he broke out of the cabin. Go to the. We have the cabin in the evidence, right? Like, go to the next page.
Do we have any evidence of the cabin?
The picture that Larry drew.
Oh, he made from inside the cabin. Just talks about a pterodactyl.
Check it. Go back. Okay.
There's nothing in the cabin. What?
Let's move the lantern after he broke out of the cabin, but that contradicts with this.
Move the lantern after he broke out of the cabin.
And check that image of Ellert on
The right,
Uh, with the
Nick,
flowers.
on the right. Okay. Photo of the hole, maybe? Can we look closer at this? Oh yeah, the tomb.
Where is this located?
This is in the hold. They are built together.
I
Yep.
mean, I'm confused because I just don't remember the timeline of events, but
I think we present this. Because if this was when Larry was sneaking around, and then the two things were still up there, they're still intact. I think. I mean, this is where you'd push it around, I guess.
Go back. What is the Go to the left page again. Go to the right ones. I'm gonna read that again.
This is what he wheeled from the hold. That picture was from the hold.
Yeah, but he wrote it before the shit started.
And that picture was from before.
Okay, but when he break, I missed when he said when he broke out because I'm guessing. Whatever.
I say we present it and just let the game tell it to us.
I think it's the picture.
I don't. What is that picture saying?
We could always go to the history, by the way.
What is the picture?
Photos.
Why do you think it's a picture?
Because it shows the two bulls still intact. Which contradicts what the bull being broken, you know?
You can go to the history.
Not really. Well, I mean, that don't matter if it was wheeled before, because that picture was taken before this shit started, right?
Scroll up.
Yeah, this picture was taken before.
Yeah, that don't matter, because it wasn't gonna be broken, because it was there.
Scroll up more.
That's when I saw the broken lantern.
Scroll up to like when he starts talking about how he got caught. Scroll up more.
Go back down. A little bit more down. Just a little bit. Like, below the green statement, I mean. Started looking for Ellie, wandered in the reception hall again. And go down. That's when I saw the broken lantern and replaced it.
And look at the map of the whole shit again.
We have a map?
It's in the pamphlet.
Oh. From the cabin, broke out. Cabin leads to the hold, I believe.
Yeah, I'm lost on the timeline events. I think we should probably just present one of the things.
Which one do you think?
The broken open shit. The bull.
Alright.
Is that...
Yes, the broken lantern, Your Honor. Mr. Butts, what you're saying doesn't make any sense at all.
What? Why not?
You swapped the lanterns before the reception began, right?
Yeah, that's what I said, isn't it?
But you also just said that you swapped the lanterns after you got locked up in the cabin for trying to sneak into the reception.
Oh yeah, that is confusing. Said there.
In other words, you're saying you swapped the lanterns both before the reception and after the reception took place.
That certainly don't make damn sense, does it?
Time travel.
Mr. Az, did you swap the lanterns before? After reception?
Which was it? Before or after? There's a world of distance between the two.
Well, Mr. Butts?
Chowder.
I guess I can't
Yes,
expect guys like you to understand.
I had a
In a
cancel.
nutshell, it was both before and after the reception. Oh, he
This
said that
nigga.
without sweating. Sweat scaling.
What?
That means
Sweat
he's not that
skill.
true. I tried to sneak into the first reception and got locked up.
The first reception? I don't like where this is going.
Then, through the power of Ellie's pendant, time got rewound, and we went back to the time before the reception. It was after that when I replaced the lantern. So it was both before the reception and after the reception. Get it? We went back in time to before the reception. Case closed, problem solved. So of course the reception would take place one more time after that, right? That's why what I said makes perfect sense.
Mr. Wright, what in the world is the witness talking about? Has he developed
Not
some sort
even
of
Larry,
intellectual
just the witness.
ailment I'm not aware of since I saw him last?
I think he's always had that, actually.
Oh, well, sorry.
None of the Sprockets seem to remember the time skip, but I do. Ooh, is that a Kodioka reference? And Ellie remembers it too. I think the power of our love for each other made that miracle happen.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry. Could you please translate this man's bullshit? The rest of us can get it?
Remember, guys, if people die before you rewind time, they don't get their lives back. Kodioka.
Did I have to be the one to explain about the whole time travel thing?
Go on, Nick. I know you can do it. Embarrass yourself.
Looks
The
like
whole crowd.
you don't have much choice, Nick.
To heck with it. Can't lose any more of my dignity today anyway.
That's the spirit.
Dude doesn't want to do it.
The defendant, Miss Ellen Wyatt, has told the defense the following strange story.
Flashback.
She said that after the reception ended, she was attacked by Mr. Gloomsbury. She claims that, as she was being assaulted, she made a wish upon her pendant. Please take me back to that blissful moment. In doing so, time apparently rewound itself to just before the reception began.
In what?
I know it's hard to believe, but think about it this way.
I have a talking bird.
Through the power of the pendant, both Ellen Wyatt and Larry Butts experienced time travel.
Hey, yo!
Yo, he's a time traveler, dude. I knew time travel exists. I watched Back to the Future.
What absolute rubbish. Mr. Wright, I've heard my fair share of your nonsense over the years. But this takes the cake. Have you thoroughly lost your mind?
Hey, it's not mine, is what they said.
Dude, nigga, but this is simply the conclusion I came to. Using that logic ability you love so much.
But we didn't even use the
I didn't get to play the
ability.
logic minigame.
Logic ability.
The truth of the matter is, the future president of Sprocket Aviation, Soren Sprocket,
My logic curse technique.
has been researched in time machines. So what if a time machine has already been successfully created? And what if that's one of Sprocket Aviation's top secret inventions?
A time machine.
Deadass.
Yeah, I even saw something while we were time traveling. I saw a pterodactyl flying through the sky. Maybe the airship was set to travel through time for their honeymoon trip.
The fuck? A pterodactyl?
You can't possibly have any evidence to back up your ridiculous time travel story.
Well,
Well, fuck, nigga. Dude, nigga.
Dude, nigga.
As I thought. In any case, I now have the evidence to prove that you're no more intelligent than Larry.
Hey.
damn.
Hold on, Edgeworth. I'm not the same old Larry you used to know.
Oh no, he's
Sorry,
locked in.
dude. Not this.
Oh?
I've upgraded.
You want evidence? I got your evidence right here. This is a photo I secretly took of the first reception. Oh, he's learning from Edgeworth. Let's go.
What?
He actually got his ass? What the fuck?
Larry, I can't believe you. Well, anyway, good job.
You did it, Larry. You saved our ass.
If we compare the photos of the first and second receptions and can find a difference, you'll be able to prove that the reception was held twice.
And time travel's real.
Do you really think such a difference exists?
Sea bears and fairy tales are real?
Dude! Yes! I just need some time to find it for you.
Dude,
I just
fuck
forgot to mind up
yes.
Eden Zero Season 2 and I'm mad again because that season could have been so peak, but they decided to go the route of... Never mind. This is preposterous!
Ludicrous.
Very well. Please show the court what's different.
Fuck, I'm so mad that season ended like that, dude. Or that arc, rather, not the season.
This is proof positive that the wedding reception was held twice.
Meh.
Well, if you look at the court record at the previous one, at the other wedding reception, right? Check
It's
it.
literally just a different angle, man.
Oh, what? 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 I know you guys saw it. Answer it for me.
Go back.
I fucking hate Doug.
Go to the new one. Or, yeah, go back again. The flower.
Her flowers? Can I look at the picture again? That's what's different?
No.
What
I'm
the
wrong and
fuck,
stupid.
Doug? That's crazy.
I couldn't have said it better
Anyway,
myself,
go back.
Tablez. You are wrong and stupid.
Please direct your attention to Miss White's bouquet of flowers. In the photo, one of her in-laws took the defendant is holding a yellow bouquet. Ugh. But in the photo Mr. Butts took, she's holding a red bouquet.
You're right! Sure you didn't whitewash that photo or some shit?
That's impossible!
What the fuck does this mean?
I tampered with evidence. That's
It means that the defendant really did experience 2 wedding receptions. And she did that when she traveled back through time.
we got 2 time travelers on our hands,
Larry,
guys.
never underestimate Larry ever again. Dick in your mouth.
I always will.
balls
Dick.
in your face.
You know about my balls and your jaws.
You did it! You proved time travel to be real!
Balls
Hey,
and your
hold on.
jaws.
I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, I can hardly believe it myself.
They reuse the power of Leaper. No one gets that. But me.
Oh, girl. It's just as Ellen said, the reception was held twice. This turns every assumption we base this trial on upside down.
So does that mean she died in, like, the other timeline? And this is, like...
Yeah, pretty much.
I refuse to accept such a ludicrous argument.
No,
Sea
it's-
bears aren't real, fairy tales aren't real, and neither is time travel. It is pure fiction under the guise of pseudoscience at best. There is simply no such thing as time travel.
Oh, but magic exists and I can bring people back to life. Temporarily.
I know it's hard, but can't you suspend your disbelief for 1 nanosecond, Edgeworth?
time's up.
I bet sci-fi movies push all your buttons all the wrong way, don't you, Mr. X?
All right, you're not helping. Shut up.
I could totally picture you yelling, "That never happened!" every 5 seconds at the screen.
Well, you're one of those, Edward?
Maybe you should stay away from the movie dates altogether.
That's neither here nor there. This is real life we're talking about.
Real shit, like guns and...
I don't know, man. The pictures, the proof is clearly shown in the 2 photographs.
Right, Mr. Edgeworth.
Fine, I'll entertain your absurd delusion, if only to demolish it before your very eyes.
Ooh, scary.
Oh
What's scary is how wet your mom got after
Hey,
just seeing me.
That's not what the line says.
Let's start with this then, shall we?
Your
There's
mom
one thing
on
your
a
time
Saturday.
travel theory fails to explain,
Okay.
and that is the memories of the other guests there. The defendant and Larry remember the reception twice, but no member of the Sprocket family has even mentioned such a thing.
So,
Don't even speak.
It's so-
I knew you were going to say something before you said it.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not
Phoenix.
done, you bird brain.
dang.
As I was saying, if the entire family had been sworn to secrecy, then why hadn't they sworn to the woman who was marrying into the family to secrecy too?
Because it was gonna make it.
Why do you say that? That's a good point.
Honestly,
I'm not a bird brain.
all it takes is a little common sense, Mr. Wright.
Even still,
I prefer to be a...
how do we know
Red
that the
pepper.
trip through time really did not occur? There's proof in the photos that it did. Right. Time travel doesn't exist, well. A little disappointed, frankly. But to go back to the days of my youth.
You mustn't allow yourself to be taken in by Mr. Wright's whimsical tales, Your Honor. I've read about it in various literature, you see. Time travel is always written as a literary crutch, and it's always bullshit. And they say all time travel is not just logically feasible. Is not logically feasible.
Yeah. Oh,
Boring.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Nick? Oh my god.
Maybe
fucking
our
Facebook.
argument was just a little too nonsense.
Well, in that case,
I swear they've said "will" in that case so much stuff.
In that case, man, you want to be Toby Rama so bad.
why don't we put common sense to the test?
Excuse me.
Do you stop at a red sign? Red sign.
The wedding reception was held twice. The photos are proof of that. But it wasn't because of time travel. It's simply because the reception had actually been held twice. Isn't that the most reasonable way to interpret the situation?
Would you care to elaborate, Mr. Wright?
If time travel doesn't exist, then there's only one way to make sense of what happened. Somebody must have orchestrated this strange phenomenon, and that somebody is...
Oh my god, the gods!
Are we supposed to say it's Gloomsbury? I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
dead. And now we
so. The fuck?
I mean, I feel like if they were trying to pull a prank, wouldn't everyone be in on it, you know?
Seriously,
True.
why is this the only case in the game where there's stakes?
Oh yeah, by the way, it's the middle answer
It should
anyways.
be everybody.
What do you
know.
think, Tim?
Wait, did Phaith say Gloomsbury too?
No,
No.
Faith was saying the top one.
Everyone.
It's that.
We don't even know
Everyone would
anything
have to
about
be in on it.
Bloomsbury. I was gonna say, literally, if they were trying to pull a thing and claim it was time travel to make someone seem insane, it would have to be everyone at the reception. Cause like, it's literally, it's so, it's like that's how you do some crazy ass shit, bro. You just pretend like shit's happened.
Well, I'm metagaming from a narrative perspective. It's the middle answer.
Now, what's the serious answer, Darren?
The middle answer.
All right. Just-
Can you explain why you think it's the Miller?
Go to the court record. Look at Bloomsbury. Or can we not look at people?
Oh yeah, we can. Mr. Doom and Gloom, lead servant of the Sprocket family household.
Go back.
Is this name supposed to be pronounced Dumas?
Doom and Gloomsbury. So Doom. Doomus.
Dumas.
Gloomsbury.
I think
I get the
dumbass is
pun.
right
I
here.
was just no. I know it's Dumas, but is it actually supposed to be pronounced Duma? It was what I was asking because that would make. Never mind. Who cares? Anyone? What were you saying?
Go back to the evidence. Alright, look at the pendant.
Received it from Soren.
Look at the note. I mean, yeah.
Helen's statement. Attacked by
Third
Bloomsbury.
party. Attacked by Bloomsbury. Check it.
Shadowy figure.
Go back. Look at the note. Grab Ellen when check it. Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off from the Vista deck. Go back. Like I'm feeling like that's just that's just where the narrative has to go. We have to figure out what he was trying to do.
But
That's
he
basic narrative.
but he orchestrated that.
I mean,
He got
obviously
messed up?
it didn't go to plan because he got killed. But he was trying to do something.
Oh, I guess, dude. I don't know. If you want a metagame, I suppose.
Phaith.
I don't see how it could be Gloomsbury, but
I
I mean-
think it's just everyone.
yeah, I think it's everyone.
Ouch. Alright, I fold.
Well,
I mean, I've been wrong before. Oh well, I'm right.
What if all the guests at the reception conspired together? To hold the reception twice and keep quiet about it?
That just makes the most sense to me.
what? And for what purpose would they conspire to do such a thing?
Good question.
Well,
No, dog. Like, why would they do that?
hey,
Who's
sit down, man.
clapping? What the fuck?
Who is calling me?
Get back to work, Mr. D.
That's my mom.
Well,
Oh, call her. I'm just gonna be like, why the fuck
I
you
can-
not answering my phone?
I can tell you're not a renowned lawyer for nothing. I must say, I underestimated you. I forgot what voice I gave him. I think it's supposed to be deep.
Nickety. How so, Kyle?
Ready.
You have managed to name each event precisely as it happened. You have revealed it all to the light of day.
Time travel's right. I'm just.
Then that means
That's right.
It's real.
Sea bears and fairy tales are real. It was us. We orchestrated the whole thing. Yes.
We did it.
The reception was held twice. But not because of time travel, no. We simply held it a second time.
And how the fuck did she
What?
like fall off the bridge?
Why? Why would anyone do such a thing?
That's confusing. Also, the dude just walked down the
To
stairs.
make it as though the murder Miss Ella committed never happened. From one of their files, that doesn't exist. Master Soren figured that if Miss Ellen, who'd killed Bloomsbury after the first reception, experienced the reception one more time, she would think it was all a dream. It was he who ordered us to make it happen. However, only a few, myself included, knew of Miss Ellen's crime.
Are you saying most of the guests attended 2 receptions without knowing why?
Indeed. They needed no reason. Master Sword told them to do it, and do what they did. That is
looks
the
like-
Sprocket way.
And who had the body and the lantern?
We follow our leaders blindly. We did. But we did not anticipate the pills finding their way in, nor the actions of Mr. Butts.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
And that's how you intended to cover the whole situation up. There is just one thing everyone here has wrong. The real scene of the murder was not the hold, it was the Vista deck.
What? Then Miss White's recollection of the events must be correct.
I admit we tried to cover this incident up, but the fact that Miss Ellen killed Gloomsbury is undeniable.
This is quite a turn of events. Shit,
What a
chicken.
twist.
This dude just looks like the villain of the week.
Who's this other dude talking? What's up, Pierce? Oh, yeah.
And so it appears we have arrived at the truth at last.
Now.
Please do feel free to travel back in time, Mr. Wright, and attempt to do this trial over again. Go on.
Oh, we can do that. Let's turn off the game right now.
Yeah, we can time travel.
Let's not get hasty, Edgeworth. Come on.
I bet you can't.
My
I'm kidding.
Your Honor, we will have to hold a separate trial for the cover-up conspiracy later. But as far as this case goes, I believe we are ready for your ruling.
And they did try to cover up a crime.
Sword, save us.
The whole family tried to cover up a crime. It's insane.
Just before the defendant lost consciousness during her attack, she says she saw someone strike the victim. It's possible that this third party is a true culprit.
No, I'm not.
You still want us to believe the defendant's words?
She's
Perhaps you lost
crazy.
more than your touch during your time abroad. This third-person nonsense is nothing but rubbish, and you know it.
It did almost die abroad. I do remember that happened.
But by the same token, how could we trust those who conspired and lied to fool this court of law?
Exactly.
For all we know, they might still be hiding something.
You never know when to quit, do you?
Nope.
Blue.
Stop being gay,
No,
the both of
no.
you.
Calm down, the both of you. You're both pretty. In any case, isn't enough trustworthy information yet for me to render a verdict. I suggest we continue the trial until both sides have investigated the matter further.
Very well, Your Honor.
That was close.
Mr. Niggity, as for you and your as for you and your cohort's attempt to cover up for this crime, your case will be brought to a separate trial following the resolution of this current.
Understood,
Nigga.
Your Honor.
Dude is smiling like he
Bitch.
isn't just got out into court.
Bitch! This concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned.
Table, shut the fuck up.